You saved the day and I saved a tiny toilet man.
「 Look who's back. It's good to see you alive. Again? Yeah, most of them are not ready. Some of them are about to wake up. I could show you. The rest of them will probably wake up, less than 10 hours or so. Don't give me that look. I did my best, okay? Now come on, let's meet them. Commander wants to see us all.
Hey.
Mr. Leonardo.
Call me Leo.
I meant to call you that way.
Oh.
No? Yes, of course.
Still using the skibidi language? Sir, with respect, I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, that should do it. Here we go.
And I thought that was never gonna happen.
Finally! Billy is awake!
Those were expensive,
How long? How long has it been?
Actually long enough. The war is not going good and we're almost doomed. Yeah, I know. I'll share the details on the way. Commander's waiting. Shall we?
When did he wake up?
From the beginning, duh. He was the first volunteer for revolution, remember?
Seems like this clock titan is dominating the entire war.
What's the plan to kill him?
Kill him? Nah, we can't.
Then what's the point of your existence? Hey, chill. Seems like at least this baldy guy was trying something in the battlefield. The hell you were doing this whole time?
Preparing the final scenario. They win the battle, we win the war. If you allow me. Take a note. It's important to make a plan which is capable of reaching success. The plan is not to kill the Clock Titan, but is to lock him in place. We'll keep the Time God busy until the G-Man apocalypse is ready to launch. Less than 15 hours. And then, doesn't matter how many Titans they have, the war is over.
These clocks don't make sense. They're so broken.
Oh, really? How smart of you.
I mean, what kind of an AI can possibly stop time?
Well, in the first place, I didn't even think humanity could reach to such a power so that then they could give this power to an AI. No, they weren't made by us. Not only clocks, but also drills and pencils.
Pencils!
Chill, big guy. We know you're good with those hands. Save those punches for the enemy.
Maybe the other countries?
Nah, we were the most advanced country, and yet even we didn't dream of
I
having
can
such a
say
power
after
like
what
controlling
Pencils
time.
did, you have the right to say so, but why speakers?
Why not?
Anyway, let's step by your
Crash
place
Titan.
for the final battle.
Commander.
may I suggest you to avoid fighting the clock cycle as much as possible? We just want to make sure that he'll be locked in place.
Mission understood. Your clock companions are on the way. Strange signal. Continue the fight without me. I must go somewhere. We can't help. We are not enough in numbers to have a high chance of winning. We must take our time and create enough clones. Please understand. Father, I have found their secret shelter. I don't know how, but I'm sure.
Bethany? What are you doing?
I miss Dad. He promised he'll come back for my birthday.
And today is not your birthday. It's tomorrow. Come on, go play with others, okay?
Okay. I can't wait to see Dad again.
They should have sent more guards. We're not enough.
But we're the only species who can speak for now. Others are not stable.
Yeah. Less they know about this war is better.
They're the last ones after all.
What the?
There's no way. No one can find this place unless someone sends signal from inside.
Strange and weak. I was expecting for this toilet to be one of those self-destructive ones. Gather them all. Humans. My system does not contain such data. I suppose I've never seen humans before. With respect, I disagree, friend. There is no such thing as completely harmless in this world. These human skibidi toilets, weak or strong, children or adults, to avoid probable problems in future, all threats must be exterminated.
Commander.
You played smart by destroying her device.
So Alpha's master didn't show up to save her. Where's Male 09? He was supposed to be investigating Alpha's master.
Male 09 has not returned.
I mean, technically going to space takes enough time, so it's also a convincing reason that he has faced some trouble.
So our opponent is from space. Commander, forgive me for saying it, but can't we have a temporary truce with the Alliance?
Are you crazy? I agree with Susie. What do you mean? There's a bigger fish, William. We should make a truce before we all get eaten up. A truce with those who have killed my son?
Alright, that's enough. Y'all should already know that Commander's the one who will make the final decision. If Commander says truce, then truce. Right, William?
Of course. I wouldn't dare deny the Commander's decision. Wouldn't want to share the same fate as Bethany, after all.
We share the same pain. But there's only one commander. Watch your mouth. There's no going back. Peace is no longer an option. I want to see Jimmy. This might be the last time we see each other. I want to make sure you're ready for the consequences.
Of course. He was ready from the beginning. Less than 14 hours. Just remember you have to act as fast as you can before the clock titan stops time again.
I will end this war.
So about the information I've been gathering in the past 2 weeks about the clock titan. Seems like his time stop ability has limits. He can only use it 3 times every 24 hours. And for today, he has already used his power twice. And when the nukes are launched, he'll have to use it again. And then no more time stop in the next 24 hours. That should be enough time for G-Man. I also figured out his range for the time stop. 1,000 kilometers. Yeah, that's too much, but at least we know that he can't stop the whole planet now.
Is the Astro Shell ready?
Yes. I couldn't do anything about the super strength, but I made sure the body will be able to absorb your super speed.
You did good.
One thing, Commander. May I suggest you to avoid fighting the Clock Titan as much as possible? We just want to make sure that he'll be locked in place.
He can stop time. He can't stop me.
I know, Commander, and that's what makes me so afraid. There's a theory that he can see the future, just like how the Chief Clockman could. Even if it's only 10 seconds, it's still a big deal.
I trust my instinct.
Be not afraid. I'm not your enemy. In fact, we have a common enemy. Obey me, and all of them will perish. Fools will always think they have the upper hand.
There has to be an easier way, don't you think?
Oh, finally, some wise creature. Wise enough to know when to beg. I'm impressed.
I don't know. Guess I have Riz, they say.
Keep doing that. My master would let you all live as slaves.
Master? Huh? Research is required. You, disgusting creature. Tell Mel 07 I'll be gone for a while.